8 out of every 10 people might only know Canada because of Niagara Falls, which is arguably the most famous waterfall in the world. But that's where they get it all wrong. Canada has a lot, and I mean a whole lot of beautiful places to explore. We are going to go over these places in this video. Do stick around to the end, and while at it, remember to like, share, and subscribe to this channel for similar videos. Dramatic bike trails in British Columbia. One of the best mountain biking regions in Canada, if not the entire globe, is British Columbia, also fondly known as BC. The array of options suitable for most skill levels will simply blow you out. BC offers everything from strenuous mountain descents to picturesque coastal trails. The Chilcotin Coast, Cumberland Island, and the extensive network of trails near Fernie are just a few of the places in British Columbia that draw motorcyclists from all over the world. However, be careful. Many of the trails in British Columbia are gorgeous but also very dangerous. Maintain your safety and stick to your limitations, because should the unexpected occur while you're riding, you'll probably be far from assistance, and trust me, it's not a situation you want to find yourself in. Prince Edward Island. Off the coast of Nova Scotia sits Prince Edward Island, which is renowned for its exquisite seafood, stoic lighthouses, and immaculate red sand beaches. Remember the 1908 novel Anne of Green Gables? Well, this island served as its famous setting and is currently the location of the historical landmark known as the Green Gables Heritage Place. One of Canada's most fascinating natural wonders is the singing sands of Basin Head. Travelers can hear a whistling song as they stroll across the sand and when the chilly coastal breeze rushes across its surface. It would delight you to know that Prince Edward Island may now be reached by car thanks to the beautiful Confederation Bridge. However, make sure to be with enough cash as the tolls can be expensive. Breathtaking parks in Toronto. If you have plans of embarking on a family adventure in a bustling metropolis environment, you should seriously check out Toronto's parks. Toronto may not be the first Canadian city that springs to mind for wilderness travel, with its tall buildings and busy city streets. In addition, the city is home to some of the biggest and nicest open spaces in the nation, including High Park and Trinity Bells Woods. There are about 1,500 parks in the city, making it hard to visit each one, but the Allen Garden is a must for botanists. Bellswood is a pleasure for picnics and during the sunset. A fast ferry to Toronto Islands is a terrific day getaway for unhurried lakeside beaches. A city pass gives you admission to tourist destinations like the CN Tower, Royal Ontario Museum, Casa Loma, Ripley's Aquarium, and Ontario Science Centre, if you intend to see some of Toronto's other attractions. Yellowknife in Northwest Territories. After exploring the oldest city in North America and crossing off the polar bears from your list of fauna, travel appropriately up north in search of the Aurora Borealis, often known as the Northern Lights. You can never be certain that you will see them because they are a natural phenomenon, but Yellowknife in the Northwest Territories is an excellent sight to try. Just be sure to dress warmly. You can also go on a tour of the coast from the Atlantic to the Pacific to get one of the best looks at such a big, wide country. Few people get the opportunity to go across the Trans-Canada Highway or aboard the Canadian, a 1950s railway that takes 3 to 4 days to travel from Toronto to Vancouver, but any who do so will remember it for the rest of their lives. That's a promise. Niagara Falls. Although Victoria Falls is broader and Angel Falls is higher, Niagara Falls remains the most well-known waterfall in the entire globe. It served as a setting for one of Marilyn Monroe's finest films, hosted innumerable weddings and honeymooning couples, and attracted daredevils from all over the world to test their mettle against Mother Nature by doing things like walking on a tightrope or jumping down a cliff in a barrel. Thankfully, there are safer ways to experience the falls, such as aboard the Maid of the Mist boat. Pro tip, if you want to be the first into one of the boat's wettest areas, move to the head of the line and let people pass you. Lake Louise. Lake Louise is one of the largest and most scenic ski resorts in Canada. Despite being amid the Rockies, the stunning Lake Louise merits a separate mention. You've seen the pictures of the lake with its almost unfathomable turquoise water, a product of minerals in the rock that flows into the lake after glacial erosion. Now is the time to visit the lake and take your own Instagram-worthy photos. Even though thousands of other tourists will be present, this isn't the place to get away from it at all. However, the experience is well worth it. Lunenburg, Nova Scotia. Lunenburg is a true mystery. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. You would receive a variety of answers if you dropped someone in the middle of the city and just asked them where they were. The brightly colored structures, which are approximately 70% unique, have a faintly Scandinavian vibe. This is strange because the British settled it in the beginning, over 400 years ago. You are bound to enjoy your stay here. It is overflowing with artisanal food that is frequently extremely local. There are many dining establishments, breweries, and even the occasional local rum splash. Make your buddies incredibly envious by taking pictures of the lovely colored buildings while turning your saturation filter all the way up. On the camera, not the rum. undoubtedly among the most beautiful sights in Canada to visit. Capilano Suspension Bridge Park, British Columbia. One of the most popular tourist destinations in Vancouver is the Capilano Suspension Bridge. The Capilano River is crossed by this 140-meter bridge, which rises more than 300 feet above a lush green valley. Hold your breath as you walk over it. You'll be happy you did, fear or no fear. The park is located amid a stunning park that is filled with pointed pines and snow-capped peaks. You can visit at any time, not just during the day, and you'll be in for a treat. Lights are strung across the park's numerous trees, bridges, and tunnels. Ever watch Avatar? You'll feel like you're in a James Cameron movie. Just don't turn blue with the cold. If you're fond of heights or like having sweaty palms, you should head to Capilano Bridge for a special experience. Whistler. Whistler is one of the main tourist destinations in Canada for skiing, snowboarding, tobogganing, and ski jumping, and is home to one of the biggest ski resorts in North America. However, if you prefer the summer, you may also try mountain biking and hiking, because the warm weather is ideal for these activities. With its stunning panorama views and annual visitor count of over 2 million, Whistler served as the venue for the 2010 Winter Olympics. Being just under 2 hours away by vehicle from Whistler, Vancouver is another fantastic place to visit if you're taking a lengthy vacation. Garibaldi Lake. What do you think of a stunning sapphire jewel set amid a ring of volcanoes? A beautiful turquoise-colored alpine lake in British Columbia? That is exactly what Garibaldi Lake is, and it's all shades of beautiful. In the southwest region of British Columbia, Garibaldi Lake was created when a lava flow naturally blocked the valley. It is barely 9,000 years old, making it a baby in geological standards. It will take you around 5 hours to hike up to and around the lovely lake, depending on how fast you walk. If it sounds a bit much and you have some extra cash, you could go on an aerial trip, where you could see the iridescent waters and the dark, menacing peaks while being informed by an experienced pilot about what you are seeing. Campobello Island. One of the best and most beautiful places to visit in Canada. At the Bay of Fundy for a good time? Exactly what you require. A past US president's summer residence is located in the neighborhood, and if Frederick D. Roosevelt thought it was wonderful, we should consider it equally attractive. The island is off the coast of Maine on Canada's east coast, so make sure you remember to bring your passport. Once you arrive, you may stroll along the beaches, discover quaint coves, and even go whale watching. Roads can be used to reach the island, or ferries run throughout the summer if you wish to try your sea legs. The best part then? Everything you come across on the enchanting island is free to enter. And with that, we round up the most beautiful places in Canada. Do let me know in the comment section which one you would love to visit most, and while at it, kindly click the like button and subscribe for similar videos. Thanks for watching.